Alright, I want to do a quick explanation video on how to change the battery in the 2011 Dodge Journey. This is not a demonstration video. This is an explanation video. I do not want to go through changing the battery again. My suggestion, charge the battery up, go trade the vehicle in. Dodge, you've done a horrible job on your battery placement. My own personal opinion, some people may like it. Anyway, this is the old battery, so you can get an idea of the size when you go to buy it. My first place that I went to Sam's. They did not carry it. Then I went to Walmart. They did not carry it. Started to get worried. Thought I was going to have to go to the dealership because it was late at night when found out that I was going to need to replace this. That's why this is not a demonstration video, because this was done at night and I did not have enough light to show what I was doing. Anyway, found it at O'Reilly's. Thankfully they had it. My replacement was $150 before tax and surcharge and all that, so just to get you an idea of what you're going to be looking at. Now, to change the battery, this is the driver's side front tire. It is a pain. I'm going to tell you, first thing you want to do is you want to take your tire off. And then, right here, in the front portion, I'll get back so you can see a little bit better. The front fender well, there's a panel. You can see there's a plastic plug right there. There's another one back here. I don't know if you can see it, if there's enough light. There's 3 plugs, one here, and another one right there. And then there's 2 towards the back. I don't know if you can see those or not, but you have to remove all of those. Now, I saw out there that there is a plastic plug puller. I don't know how much help it'll actually be to get these plugs off. But first of all, on these plugs right here, I'm going to try to demonstrate on taking those out. But there's a little notch right there. I just got a screwdriver, stuck it in there, and worked this out. This is a pain, as you can tell. It's not coming out very easy. But anyway, you can see how it's starting to come out. You just keep on, there we go. Just keep on working that. And then you might be able to, no, it's not going to come out. What I would have to do, I had to hold this bottom portion with one hand, and then this other piece, I would wiggle it, and they would separate. But of course, I don't have both my hands free right now. So, but anyway, it comes apart, and then it comes out real easy once you get to that point. Putting them in is real easy. You just put them together. And on these smaller ones, there's 2 small ones right here. I would have to get a smaller flathead and get up underneath there and just start working it out pretty much the same way. And then once I got a little bit bigger gap, I think if I remember right, I use this bigger one and kind of work it out a little bit more. And then also, a pair of pliers. I found that helpful. I would hold on to it, and of course the tire was out of the way, and so I can't really demonstrate that part really well. But I would hold on to the tip of it with the pliers, not too hard, you don't want to break it, and then I would just kind of wiggle it out a little bit, and using a screwdriver to hold the back piece, this piece right here, to hold it in place, going that way. So I would be pushing the inner part inward like that, and then using the pliers to pull the center piece out. After you get all those plugs out, you just take your panel and move it out of your way. Actually, what I'd done was, I don't know if you can see it, there's a plug right there that plug I could not get out. Mostly because it's just plastic on plastic, and I couldn't get a good grip on it or something, whatever. But anyway, I was able to just fold that down. The panel just kind of laid forward. Actually, it laid kind of towards where the tire is at. Now, once you're in there, you don't have much room to work with. There is a mounting bracket, which is going to take a 13 millimeter to take the nut off of it, and then a 10 millimeter to get your battery cables off. After you do that, you've got to work the battery this way to get it out, because it is a small area. And then after you get it out, you will have to take, now the mounting bracket that sits on top of your battery, once you get what your battery's going to sit in there like this, it's going to sit with your negative post on the inside, the positive post towards the outside. The mounting bracket is going to sit on top here. There's a piece, a long screw that goes right here. And when you take your nut off, that one long nut, or whatever you want to call it, you'll be able to twist it and just kind of pull it out of your way. You'll have to get it out. And then when you get your battery out, your top mounting bracket is going to fall down. It's okay for now. But when you put your new battery back in, what I had to do was I had to use one hand, stick up inside that little cubby hole, hold that mounting bracket up, and then with my other hand, pick this dude up and put it in there. It wasn't easy, and it was not fun at all. And then, of course, you just hook everything back up. Once you get everything in place, putting it in there and putting it together is easy. It's just getting everything undone and getting everything out. So, like I said, this was an explanation video, not a demonstration video. After you do it, you'll understand why. Again, Dodge, this was ridiculous.